Hey guys, it's Vicious765 here, and today I got another episode of Tekken Mysteries for you guys. Once again, I got another suggestion by one of the subscribers, and this episode is going to be about Jun Kazama. Alright, so let's get the backstory first. Now, Jun Kazama was a character that was, she made her debut in Tekken 2. This was her last canon appearance, by the way. June, well, no, she made a cameo in 4, but that's something totally different. But June started out, she was with an organization, I believe it was called the WWWC, or was it WWC, something like that. Worldwide Wildlife Conservation or something like that. She was investigating Kazuya Mishima because she had heard that he was doing experiments on animals, cruel experiments, like the kind that made Roger and Alex and whatnot. Which, you know, that was true. That was something that he was doing. But somewhere in between that, investigating him, and actually leaving the tournament, Kazuya had impregnated June. Now, a lot of people don't really know the relationship between these two. They don't know if Kazuya loved June. They don't know if June loved her. The only thing that we do know is it most likely wasn't rape. And by the anime, the motion picture, it shows that June, you know, she met Kazuya as a kid. Now I don't know if this is canon with the actual game, but yeah, June and Kazuya, they came together and they made, you know, Jin Kazama. And I would really like to know, like, we need some clarification in that, because as I said multiple times in multiple videos, they're supposed to clear up all loose ends. Like, we don't know the story of June and Kazuya. We don't know the story of Heihachi and Kazumi. And quite frankly, June and Kazuya is like it's like the hottest couple in Tekken. Like, not in like appearances, but it's like, it's a hot subject. Nobody's really talking about Christy and Eddie. Hwarong has like nobody. People say that he should get with Lily, which makes no sense. I figured Miharu before anybody, because I read a fanfic about that. Jin and Xiaoyu's relationship is like not even existent anymore, because they were friends. Xiaoyu's interested in him, but Jin has no interest in her that we've seen so far, basically. I was thinking that in the beginning there would be like another Jun and Kazuya thing, because, you know, she's nice and kind and warm-hearted, and he's like cold and stuff. But, you know, it's whatever is whatever. So whatever. Going back to Kazuya and June, what do you guys think about that relationship? Do you think that it was a romantic thing, or was it just a one-night stand? Because what exactly about this cold-hearted individual like melted when it came to June? Like, we see in Tekken 6 scenario campaign that he just mentions that June was so mysterious, and we don't really get much after that. So I think June is one of the characters that receives like the least amount of, well, what's the word I'm looking for? She's been gave the like, Namco has been giving June the shaft. Like, they haven't even been fair with June. Like, because of Tekken 3's, you know, supposed, you know, her mysterious disappearance because of Ogre, like, because of that, you know, we haven't seen June. She's been like the most requested character, return character there has been. A lot of people, as a matter of fact, when Tekken Tag 2 was announced and they made the trailer where she was walking with her eyes closed, people were like, is it her? I can't believe it. Like, people were so happy to see that she actually came back, and it was like, yes, they finally listened. They did what was right. Do you guys think that she is still alive? Because honestly, quite honestly, I think she is, because in one way, shape, or form, because just like in Tekken Tag 2, like, there's a lot of things in that, you know, in the Tekken Tag series that could be relevant. She made like a little cameo in Tekken 4, like Jin hallucinated, and in Tekken 5 it was hinted that she was alive but being kept by Heihachi Mishima. I don't know how much to read into that, because Tekken Devil Within was kind of ridiculous. Ogre had 2 arms. What the fuck was up with that? Anyway, moving on. So in Tekken 7, if we're getting all these loose ends tied up, I think that we need to have Jun Kazama in the game. Could you imagine the hype if Jun Kazama is revealed at Evo, or even at the Tokyo Game Show? Could you imagine that? People are gonna go, yes! That's gonna make people jump up and down more so than revealing somebody like, oh, I don't know, fucking Bob. Could you imagine, like, after the roster, after there's like so little room to add characters, they add Bob in there when, they could add June, Kunimitsu, JC, Michelle, all these past characters that they could add. They won't add because of nothing, because they want to make new characters, or they want to bring back characters that have had a story post Tekken 5 and shit. You know what I mean? But, I mean, if anybody, Zafina deserves to be in there, I think. But, Bob and Miguel can be dead for all I care. June needs to she needs to make an appearance. We need to learn more about Kazuya and June. Like, if so, we could see like a relationship pattern between June and Kazuya and Heihachi and Kazumi. I would really love to see that, because that would show how the Mishima bloodline stays the same, and how Jin could be different, because it seems as though Heihachi, we don't know anything about his mother. All we know is his father was the last figure alive that he knew of, and he killed him. And I'm just presuming that Heihachi's mother had died. Kazumi was presumed dead, and June is presumed dead. So, I mean, let's get some clarification on this, and let's close the doors on this June thing. Like, I don't know why Harada doesn't realize this, but once we get some closure on June, we don't really need to see anymore, really. We can stop asking for it, because everything will have been explained. And June, hell, what if they change it from it being a man behind Kazumi in the trailer to it being Jun Kazama? You ever think about that? You ever think that, June could have something to do, since Kazuya it looks like he's going to be the protagonist? You think that, maybe she'll appear in the game and try and help him in some way, shape, or form to fight against, his mother? Let me know what you guys think. I will